Hey guys, it's Travis here. Here's what time it is right now. As of right now, it is almost 4 a.m. And usually by now I would be asleep. But right now I just had too many things on my mind. And I think it all is stemming from this whole thing that has happened over the weekend in Charlottesville. First and foremost, I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to say it's because of Trump or it's because of this or all that other stuff. No, because right now, the way I feel complete disgust for mankind. I have no idea why it's gotten to this point in this country where it is okay to hate. I don't understand why at this time in our evolutionary scale, why right now it's okay to project hatred on one another. It's something that's been keeping me up at night just thinking about it, and this is no exception. Like I said, by this time I should be sleeping, but I have all these questions, all these fears, all this bad negative stuff that I'm feeling right now. I just can't understand why things have gotten this bad. I hate the fact that we have all this hatred. I hate the fact that we have people who think that it's okay to celebrate Nazism or whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and just marching up down the street with swastika flags or any type of swastika advertisements. I just don't understand why that's okay now. I just don't understand it. It's showing this. I mean, it's showing to the rest of the world right now that we can't keep our shit together. We're supposed to be this country that other countries look up to, and what we're displaying to everybody else around the world is we love to hate, we love to hurt, we love to destroy. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to, like I said before, I'm not going to name different organizations or groups that promote hatred towards other people, who show intolerance to people of others, of skin color, race, nationality. Okay, I'm not going to promote that because it disgusts me that people show this much disregard and this much hatred towards somebody else who's different. When I was a kid, I was always taught to respect other people who don't look like me. We have to show love. We have to show compassion. We have to show tolerance. And lately, it just looks like that has not been the case for this nation alone. I can't speak for other nations out there, obviously, because I don't live in other countries. I live in the United States. And it just bothers me, and it hurts so much knowing that there's people out there who just don't care. They don't care who you are. They'd rather just step on you than try to look at you. And how did it get this bad? That's why I want to ask you guys. How did it get this bad in this country? I want to go to bed at night and sleep knowing that things are going to be okay. But now, I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm getting a little scared. And I'm not saying you should be scared because, at the end of the day, we all need to show more love and compassion. Just because you see somebody who is black, yellow, or any other skin color, that's just their skin pigmentation. They're not a different person, because we all bleed. It's like the one adage I've heard so many times before: if you prick me, do I not bleed? Just think about that. If you prick me, do I not bleed? We're all the same. Just because there's people who pray to a different God, or if someone who is from a different part of the world, a different nationality, another race, It doesn't matter because we're all the same. We are all human beings. And why there's people out there who don't really get that, I mean, it just blows my mind. I wish so much that things could change for the better. Where are we going? Where are we going with our lives, with this country? What message are we going to project to generations to come? I mean, let's look at it this way. Let's say, for instance, if you are causing some problems right now for other people, and you don't care who you hurt, what's going to happen years later, like many years later? Another generation comes along. When another generation sees what we're doing right now, what message are we going to present onto them? That this is how we were. We didn't know any better. It was cool to be this way. I mean, what are we trying to tell future generations? Okay? And something else I want to ask you guys too. Remember when you were in school and you were in history class and you were taught about World War II or Adolf Hitler or Nazis or that? When you saw any of those graphic images in history class, because I'm pretty sure that some of you have seen those types of images or have seen a movie like Schindler's List where Nazism was glorified, in those times. I mean, it was promoted. That was okay to kill Jews or anybody else who was different. Or even during the civil rights movement. When we saw this stuff in school, what were you thinking at that time? Were you shocked? Were you just surprised? Or, did you just feel like did you feel any disgust or anything like that? I mean, I've always believed in this adage as well. And that is, if we do not learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it. Think about that as well. Anyways, I'm really sad by all of this. I'm really just hurt that the people in this country, the citizens of the United States, are being so damn hateful, destructive, and just out of their damn minds. There's people who are tearing down statues of people from the Confederate armies or things like that were these statues were erected in these communities and now being torn down. I really thought that we would have people who would do a peaceful protest. I used to believe that people would protest just to spread the message of, we need change. Nowadays anymore, people aren't really protesting, they're rioting. They're causing destruction because they feel in their hearts that is the best way to promote their feelings. Let's be destructive. Never mind we're protesting. No, we're going to go ahead and start tearing stuff down because, well, that's just how I want people to understand how I feel. That's barbaric to the most. That is so barbaric. And I'm really disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I just don't know where we're going to go from here, guys. But here's how I'm going to handle my life. How I'm going to take care of things going on for me. I'm going to keep continuing to do YouTube videos because that's fun for me. That's a great release. That makes me feel so happy when I make these videos. Okay, so I'm going to always be doing that. I got a beautiful fiance I'm going to be getting married to in a couple of months, and she makes me so happy. She brings such joy to my life. She keeps the darkness out, is how I see it. I got a loving family. I've got some wonderful animal creatures. I got household pets. I got 2 cats, a kitten, and a chihuahua. I have a great job that I love. I'm trying to surround myself with things that make me happy. I'm trying to get some positive vibes in a world right now where all what we need right now is some positivity, because we're totally dwindling on, I don't want to say destruction, but things aren't very peaceful right now. It's very negative. I just want things to change. I want things to be better. But I'm just one person, so the only thing I can really do is just spread a message, and that is peace. I know it seems cliched, guys holding two fingers and saying peace, but really, that's what we need right now. We need some peace. And it doesn't matter who's president right now. It doesn't matter who's running the country. It doesn't matter what the hell, okay? What we need to do is we need to start focusing on taking care of each other. It strikes me that on September 11th, 2001, our world changed. Our way of life has changed when Al-Qaeda flew our airplanes into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and there was one that was going to hit the White House. Thankfully, that the people on that airplane, they knew they were going to die, so they had to at least protect what might happen, which if that plane would have continued to have flown, probably would have crashed into the White House. But at the time, we were wrecked. We were so hurt. But we decided that we are going to rise above it. We're going to show not only those assholes that they're not going to keep us down. They're not going to keep us down at all. We're going to rise above it, and we're going to take care of each other. And that's what we did. We showed that. And now, when you see things are today, especially after what's happened in Virginia, we're starting to show the rest of the world that, we kept it together when a national tragedy happened, when 9/11 occurred. We can't keep our shit together now because of whatever reason. Okay? And like I said, I don't care who is president. I don't care who's running the show. At the end of the day, we need to take care of each other. All right, so I'm done rambling. I need to get this off my chest because it's just been bothering me all damn night. After all the videos I've seen, the way people have been treating each other, is like, we are better than this. And I'm ashamed of the people in this country who can't comprehend that what the message that they're spreading, whether they're white supremacists, KKK, or people who are just protesting just a protest. We need to set a better message. We really do. This is not going to work. This is not going to help our way of life, and it's not going to help future generations. We have to show that we are better than this. There's got to be a way. There really has to, because we can't survive like this. Anyways, as I said, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can try to get some damn sleep. So I'll see you guys another time, all right?